Speaking of dimensions and time and terrible stories,
There you go. There's a loop for you.
that's a nice little link, because obviously Doctor Who The Collection Season 21 came out
Yes.
recently.
Have you got it, Jamie?
Yeah, well, he has got it. He's been watching it. He said he just watched Frontiers special edition when I spoke to him last Sunday.
Yes.
So he has been watching it. He does approve of the new Warriors on the Cheap.
Warriors on the Cheap.
But yes, I'm going into. I did the usual unboxing. So
yes.
Yes, here we go. Unboxing of Season 21 of Doctor Who The Collection.
Goodbye, Jamie.
Goodbye, Jamie. Another package from Amazon. Another unboxing video for a Doctor Who Blu-ray. This time it is the Collection box set Season 21. As you can see, still not opened. It's now the 21st of March 2026. The reason it's taken 5 days from it being delivered on the 16th till now is I was actually on holiday, so this is the first day I've got back. And I'm now going to open this package and see what's inside. There we are. Doctor Who The Collection Season 21 Blu-ray box set. Let's open it up and have a look at some of the elements of the actual box set itself. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. There's a couple of dents in the box set itself, which is a little annoying, but there's not much I can do about that. So yes, we have 9 discs, I believe, in this one. And we have the following features in it. So we've got the 7 stories. Warriors of the Deep, Warriors on the Cheap, as I said, and recently reviewed. The Awakening, Frontiers, Resurrection of the Daleks, Planet of Fire, The Caves of Androzani, and Colin Baker's first story, The Twin Dilemma. So there's extra material. There's a special edition of Warriors of the Deep, which I really want to see what the effects are like. Updated special effects on The Awakening, Frontiers, Resurrection of the Daleks, and The Caves of Androzani. There are 3 in conversations, with Janet Fielding, Mark Strickson, and Matthew Waterhouse. New making of documentaries for Resurrection and The Twin Dilemma. Bonus documentaries, Look Who's Boating, and 48 Hours of Fielding. That'll be quite good, because the one they did where Sarah Sutton, Janet Fielding and Peter Davison went travelling to Germany in a car, that was quite fun. So the boating one could be quite fun. Behind the Sofa treatment. Doctor Who Escape Room, so 2 new episodes of that. The Five-ish Doctors with brand new audio commentary. So this is the first time the Five-ish Doctors reboot has actually had a Blu-ray release. That'll be interesting. The Tales of the TARDIS, for the first time on Blu-ray. The Earthshock version of Tales of the TARDIS with linked material from Peter Davison and Janet Fielding. 5.1 surround mixes, exclusive to Blu-ray and Warrior of the Deep, for Warriors of the Deep, Awakening, Resurrection of the Daleks, and the Caves of Androzani. 5.1 surround mix, unique to Resurrection of the Daleks. I'm sure there was a DVD that did that. New audio commentaries with Peter Davison, Janet Fielding, and Mark Strickson. Archive treats, a Blu-ray trailer, convention footage, PDF written archive, scripts, and rare archival material. So quite a lot in it. Very, very packed. Okay, let's have a look and see what's inside. Okay, slight change of positioning here, because it was getting a bit awkward to do the next bit of looking with the camera being on the table, because it was so high up, the camera position. So I'm going to do it this way just to make it a little bit easier on the floor. So let's open up the box and see what's in it. So there we are. That's the inside of the case with the paper bit taken away. And let's turn that round. And at the back, a nice little recognition of Colin Baker's first story, The Twin Dilemma, on the back of it. Let's get into the booklet. Let's see what the booklet says today. So we start off with a Frontiers scene. Oh, a lot more dismal than the original anyway. But yeah, that's very good artwork there from the Frontiers scene. What's in the inside? So we've got more bits of Frontiers on the side there, with the TARDIS being broken up by the Gravis. And then we have Warriors of the Deep, with a newly rendered Mercury in the background as the next part. So let's have a look at the booklets and see what's in here. But before we do that, yes, the inside is more Frontios with the Gravis there. who effectively has taken over the TARDIS in that story. So that's a nice little artwork there for that. And does that kind of give away what the artwork will be for the actual video? The opening caption bits for the Blu-ray. We'll need to see. Okay, I'm just going to move this out of the way. And we'll have a look at the book, first of all. So we've got the book there. I know the light's kind of shining on it. It's quite shiny, this book. But this is the usual promotion of the latest products in the Doctor Who line. So you've got new adventures, new audio adventures from Big Finish, 15 Doctor comics. We have the Target novelisation reads of all the season 21 stories. And then we have some new Target novelisations of The Satan Pit, Aliens of London, and Jenny T. Colgan's The Time of Angels. And then Escape Hunt original game as well, which is interesting. Don't wonder where that is. That'll be intriguing. Okay, let's look into the booklet and just see what's in the booklet. I know the light's shining on it a little bit. I'm trying to get a bit better position. Yeah, it's going to be a bit bright with the light, but there's not much I can do about that. Just the lighting of where it is on the floor. So we've got the booklet there. Nice little opening scene there. And then we've got lovely production photos there of the crew from Warriors of the Deep. So the first one is Warriors of the Deep. It's the special edition version by the looks of it, which is interesting, and also looks like they've got the original on the disc as well. So that'll be fun to see what it's like. Bit more information about the story, the production issues. If you're more interested about my review of Warriors of the Deep, then you can check out the review in the top right hand corner, and the link is in the description of the video as well. We then have The Awakening, which is disc 2 with updated special effects and some more beautiful artwork there. We then have Frontiers as disc 3 with again updated special effects. Then we have Resurrection of the Daleks, discs 4 and 5. So we've got various versions because the VHS releases tended to be the 4-parter, as was the DVD, but originally it was broadcast as a 2-parter, and this is because it was done in 2 45-minute episodes because of the Winter Olympics coverage at the time, so they had to condense it down. So there is a 5.1 surround sound mix of disc 4 of the broadcast version. So okay, that bit is unique because that's a new surround mix because they didn't have that on the DVDs, but they did have a 5.1 surround mix on the DVDs of the 4-part version, the original 4-part version. So I'll be interested to see the differences and what they've updated since the DVD for the 5.1 mix. I'm assuming they've started fresh and all the photographs of everybody. Then we got Planet of Fire, disc 6. Again, updated effects. Isolated score. An interview with Mark Strickson from 2013, because this was Turlough's last story, and it was Perry's first. And then the big one, The Caves of Androzani, with updated special effects, a 5.1 surround sound mix, which probably will be very, very interesting and actually quite exciting to watch when I get the chance to go through it. And then we have some production photos there. And then we go to The Twin Dilemma, which is disc 8. Now, this is always going to be the thing with season 21. It finishes with a new Doctor, which is something that hasn't happened on the series since. And it was quite a polarising story at the time, and is one that I will be reviewing this year for Deanstructor Reviews Doctor Who. So stay tuned for that. You'll be able to see whether it is now going to be one of the worst reviewed stories or whether it's a little bit more standing up. We'll need to see. But yeah, a bit more excitement coming up here because this is a story I'm going to review this year. And then we've got 2 additional discs. We've got the 5th Doctor Revisited, which is the programme that was made in 2013, celebrating the 5th Doctor's time. There is an escape room from the 6th Doctor, conversation with Matthew Waterhouse, escape room for the 5th Doctor, the special edition Planet of Fire edit from the DVD with a 5.1 surround sound mix optional. Then we have Look Who's Boating. The chaos is continuing with Sarah Sutton, Pete Davison and Janet Fielding, which is going to be fun. The 5-ish Doctors, So Peter Davison's 50th anniversary film, first time on Blu-ray, I believe, that the Five-ish Doctors has been released. I don't think it was on the Day of the Doctor Blu-ray. Tales of the TARDIS Earthshock. Oh yes, that's right. The fifth. Yes, that's right. The Tales of the TARDIS. I was about to say the 5th episode with Earthshock, but no, that's something different. Tales of the TARDIS Earthshock, so that'd be nice to see. And then videotape clocks as well. So yes, it's looking quite interesting. And I like those photographs there. They've got all the main cast at the back of the book there. Janet Fielding, Peter Davison, Mark Strickson, Colin Baker, being lit up for his title sequence by the looks of it, and Nicola Bryant. So there we are. That's the booklet. Let's have a look at the discs and see what the discs are like. So there's 10 in this collection. I thought there was 9. But there's 10, which is really cool. A lot of content to go through then on this one. It'll take me a long time, I think. Right, let's get the discs up. So we have, and I always have to do this because I freaking hate it, we've got Warriors of the Deep, the first disc. Then we have The Awakening, disc 2. And then we have disc 3, which is Frontiers. Then the first of the Resurrection of the Daleks discs. And then the second of the Resurrection of the Daleks discs. We then have Perry's debut in Planet of Fire. We have The Caves of Androzani, which is the disc I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out. We have The Twin Dilemma. Interesting, they've got Colin Baker in Peter Davison's costume for that image. That's quite interesting. Then we have the extras, the first disc, the first bonus disc, with the Planet of Fire special edition included. And then finally, the 10th disc is the extra bonus disc with the other elements in it as well, with the proper thing. And, oh, look at that. That's different. You've got the 5th and 6th Doctors in the background image on the back of the Blu-ray box. So there we are. That is Doctor Who, the collection, season 21. So that'll be exciting to watch and exciting to get your comments on. Let me know, have you seen Doctor Who, the collection, season 21? What do you think of the new edit of Warriors of the Deep? I haven't seen it yet. But also, as I say, you can check out my more recent review of Warriors of the Deep. Link is in the description and the top right hand corner. I've also done a review of Resurrection of the Daleks, so you can check that out as well. And later this year there will be The Twin Dilemma. And all 6s and 7s here? No, not the millennial thing.
We were too busy talking about Sylvester McCoy.
Sylvester McCoy and everything else, yeah. So there we are. There's the season 21 box set.
Yes, which we both own.
Which we both own. I've seen the recreated Warriors of the Deep.
Warriors of the Deep.
You haven't managed to see
I've seen the first 2 episodes.
It is a difficult watch as a story as a whole.
It's a bit
but
slow.
actually, they do save Solo. That's all I'm going to say. So they do save Solo. That's all. That's the only spoiler I'm going to say. When I was filming that one, I got a bit klutzy. And I fell over my chair, which was behind me when I was filming up high. And the camera went whoop. And that's why there's a crack. That's why there's a crack.
Speaking of cameras,
yeah, I know. It's really well timed there, isn't it? Losing the connection as we got. But as I say, so it went whoop. Yeah. So. That's why there's a crack in the glass over there.
Oh, I see.
Because the tripod clanged against it. The phone was fine, but I lost it. So I said, right, okay, that's why I'm not filming on the desk anymore, because I had such a high angle for it, it was difficult to see.
Yep.
So I did it on the floor instead, which is why it changed halfway through.